Hello, welcome back to Full Court Press. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties in which the episode may or may not have been recorded, so we're just going to get into it quickly. I'm Brian Levine.
I'm Logan Bramley.
I'm Joe Furbush.
I'm Wickline.
I'm Iweka.
All right, start off, Joe.
Yeah,
All right, opening for last week's game, we had Tremblay Bullio, and this was a win by Tremblay, 38-31. This was some defensive masterclass, I think, and that brought Tremblay up to a kind of more competitive spot than they were at before.
Our second game was Hussein versus Calderoni, and Calderoni had to forfeit, so Hussein gets the win.
Yeah. Our third game was Bouchard versus Grasso. Grasso also had to forfeit, so Bouchard gets the win, 1-0.
Hightower, Mike D. This was a great game. Very even matchup. Hightower sneaks away 44-40.
All right, we got Meyer and Matt D. Belts of the week. Yikes, 53-21. Can't really say anything else about that. But the next game I can talk about, Breen and Bramley. Breen comes in with a win. Bramley didn't have all their people, I would say. But, you know, Breen, the height and the size and some of the chemistry they have got them this win, so that's all I can really say.
Next game, this was a heartbreaker for me. Falls to 4-1. Final, Cormier 57, Friedberg 54. Shout out Cy. Shout out Bagat.
8 points.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so for last week, dog of the week, we got Sinami Chicago, 26 points against a very tolerable Friedberg defense. And then underclassmen of the week, we got Charlie Peterson, 17 points. So shout out those guys. We went, so yeah, congrats. Next week's games, ND.
All right, first we got Cormier and Grasso. I mean, all I can really say is just Cormier's taking this one.
Yeah.
Grasso has not been great at all. Honest, listen, no disrespect, but they've not been great. But I feel like Cormier's going to take this one, especially with Cy Kaza balling out like he did last week. I feel like he can do it again.
Next game, Bramley, Mike Doherty. I think Bramley, really strong team when there's a lot of players, full roster. I'm taking Bramley.
Next game we got Bully Friedberg. We got two teams that were undefeated last week that are no longer undefeated, but still two powerhouses clashing. I gotta take my boys Friedberg. I love everyone over there. They're great players, especially with my boys Wickline, Estefan, Brendan, Ian. I like those guys too much to bet against them.
Next game we got Hussein versus Matt D, and I think if Yvonne and Dylan show up this week, it's going to be a pretty easy game. Matt D's taking it.
Mm-hmm. After that, we got Breen versus Meyer. I think that Team Breen takes this. I think they'll have trouble guarding Jack Biddle, Kobe. It'll be a good matchup, but Sawyer's going to have to step up on defense. And I think Breen will just kind of overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Next game we got Game of the Week, Tremblay versus Hightower. This might even be Game of the Season, both undefeated teams. I'm personally going Hightower, and everybody else thought Tremblay. I beat that Hightower, but
I think Tremblay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Tremblay, but I think that game determines who's gonna be the one seed going into the playoffs. And then the final game, we got Calderoni versus Bouchard. We're gonna have to give this one belt of the week, Bouchard. They're coming back full strength. They're ready to play. And that's it from us signing off.